Welcome back, creators! We're TrustedShoppingGuide.com, and today we are in the workshop. In this video, two mug press brands will be going head-to-head. We have the Cricut Mug Heat Press and the BetterSub Mug Heat Press. Some of us prefer mugs with eccentric characters, brilliant colors, and dazzling patterns over plain cups. While many people in your office might have a white glazed ceramic cup, how many of your colleagues and acquaintances do you think would have a doodle of Batman, a celebrity's autograph, or a viral meme on their mug? We bet not a lot. With a mug press, you can personalize your mug with characters, prints, patterns, and doodles so that everyone knows it's yours. Making your own design may also be a great way to spend time with family, friends, or your significant other. You may even donate or sell your completed product at your local kitchenware or art store. In today's mug press review, we're putting the spotlight on our top 2 contenders, the Cricut Mug Heat Press, which boasts its 5-badge rating, and the BetterSub Mug Heat Press, which gained 4 badges from our team at TrustedShoppingGuide.com. But before you hop to any of the options, let's see how these two brands will stand against each other in today's brand wars. If you're interested in the other mug presses that we reviewed, do check out our mug press review video link below. If you want direct links to the products themselves, all these links are also listed below too. So without further ado, let's start the brand wars. The first category that these mug presses will be going toe-to-toe with is their heating technology. If this is your first video about mug presses and you don't know how to work yet, we are glad to geek out with you. A lot of these machines use heating technology to sublimate your designs. To start off, you can draw directly on your cup with pen, paint, or markers, but if you're not confident in your art skills or you're a bit of a perfectionist, you can also print out your image on infusible ink transfer sheets and wrap the paper around the cup, with the design facing the mug. Then you can load your mug onto the plate, which then uses heat energy to make sure the ink stays on the cup. The Cricut Mug Heat Press is its own heating technology that centers the energy in the loading heat plate. This makes your designs peel-proof and dishwasher safe. They also allow you to create a consistent design so you won't have to worry about ink melting in between the entire process or one area being patchy while other areas are more vibrant. Meanwhile, the BetterSub Mug Heat Press has an intermittent heating technology. By pausing the process and ensuring that the machine doesn't absorb as much heat and the energy is focused on the cup itself, this heating mechanism helps you prolong the life of your device. You can also save on electricity bills and reduce carbon emissions big time when you employ intermittent heating. To practice safety, make sure that your cups are heat resistant to temperatures up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. For this round, our challengers seem to direct their punches in different styles, so we'll have to call a tie. If you're keeping an eye out for consistent print or design quality, Cricut is the one for you. But if you're trying to go for a budget and eco-friendly option, trusting BetterSub is your best suit. The second category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with is their construction. We can consider a lot of things under the umbrella of construction. Some of us may consider the design of the press itself, while others may be an onlooker for the quality of the exterior or the materials of the area where the mug is placed. By listing all of these standards when you choose your first or next mug press machine, you can also learn about how to take care of and maintain your device. With the BetterSub Mug Heat Press, you'll get a Teflon-coated non-stick mug plate that'll help you prevent scorching the infusible ink sheet in the mug. You're also getting an easy adjustable tension screw that can help you fit thicker cups and even out the pigment transfer effect by securing the pressure. They utilize an upgraded stainless steel screw for this device, so by simply twisting to the left, you can already check if the heating plate hugs the mug's body perfectly. Lastly, the handle of this mug press is rubberized and heat resistant, so you won't burn your hand while retrieving and locking in the cup. On the flip side, the Cricut Mug Heat Press has a safety-conscious hardened plastic design that locks the mug in place to support the consistent pigment transfer of the zonal heating. However, it's not as extensive as the construction of BetterSub, which secures the figure of the mug in 3 different ways. In this category, the intricate ways that BetterSub secures the quality of the mug and your safety came out on top. The third category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with is their temperature range. You have heard people talk about the unwritten rule of judging work, projects, and items. The devil is in the details. Mug press isn't an exception to that rule, so exploring the temperature range, though sometimes forgotten, should be something you dive into before adding an option to your cart. Anything that only has a maximum level of 380 degrees Fahrenheit is already a pass since the temperature doesn't result in an adhesive long-lasting print. The ideal range should be around 0 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or above, and the Cricut Mug Heat Press follows this reach. You don't have to set this range manually since the gadget does it for you automatically. In contrast, the BetterSub Mug Heat Press has a temperature range of 0 to 430 degrees Fahrenheit, which will produce a better color payoff if you're using more than 3 various shades. This also takes a step forward in securing the longevity of your print, as it can make the pigments permanently stay on the mug unless you use bleach or other strong soaps. Additionally, 400 degrees Fahrenheit is the default temperature for Cricut, so unless you connect the device to the free app, you won't be able to manually set the temperature. Meanwhile, BetterSub has an LED indicator as well as control buttons that will allow you to control temperatures within a calibration of +5 degrees Fahrenheit and -5 degrees Fahrenheit. With a higher range and straightforward heat adjustment, BetterSub took its competitor down easily, making it the victor of the round. The fourth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with is their heating time. Now that you know about the temperature range, it's time for you to check out its complementary standard, the heating time. This may be an element of the process that you can experiment with. A shorter heating time usually results in an undeveloped print, while a longer heating time can lead to a hazy picture of pigments accidentally mixing on top of each other. The Cricut Mug Heat Press automatically sets the heating time to 4 minutes, which is fitting for its temperature range of 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This can already help the ink set properly in your cup, so you will only have to wait for about 10 minutes before removing the infusible ink sheet or protection paper if you're using one. However, this doesn't take into account the delicacy of your mugs, so if you're using a thinner cup, it's a greater risk of breaking if you leave it on the press for 4 minutes. On the other hand, the BetterSub Mug Heat Press can be set from 1 to 3 minutes via the same interface that you use to adjust the temperatures. You can also set timers that will alarm you once your heating time and conditions are already completed. Since the maximum temperature is 430 degrees Fahrenheit, for this option, 3 minutes is already enough for the ink to set. Though Cricut began this match with a fitting duration for the temperature it offers, BetterSub took the crown for this category with its dedication to considering that the heating time matches the temperature and the cup's fragility. The fifth and final category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with is their compatible cups. There are many different cup sizes and styles in this world. Some have a wider perimeter for those who have coffee for breakfast, while others are wider due to the thickness so you wouldn't transfer the heat to your hand when you're doing your morning walk with your tea. When you buy a mug press, you'll have to consider whether it fits the average mug size or if it fits the cup sizes you already have at home. On the right side of the ring, the Cricut Mug Heat Press offered an exemplary job with its design that fits 11 to 16 ounce mugs. This is a bit better than the standard size cup, which is around 10 ounces in size, but since you might want to create a space for your design sheet or you might want to avoid the cup making direct contact with the mug, this perimeter is already amazing. Shuffling on the opposite side, the BetterSub Mug Heat Press can fit 10-ounce cups, so it makes direct contact with an average size mug. If you'd like a shorter heating time by creating more pressure, this option will be good for you. It also has 3 more attachments for other cup styles and sizes. You'll get 1 attachment for a cylindrical cup with a size of 11 ounces and 2 attachments for conical cups with a size of 12 and 17 ounces. Conical cups are usually an incredible container for ice cream, gelato, or other desserts, so this is your best match if you're making something for someone with a sweet tooth. In our final round, Cricut had a good start with its commodious design, but with more options for varying styles and sizes. BetterSub won yet another point. We have now arrived at the end of our brand wars between the Cricut Mug Heat Press and the BetterSub Mug Heat Press. Though the Cricut Mug Heat Press had an air of a victor due to its 5-batch rating, the BetterSub Mug Heat Press made sure to instill the virtue of resilience and won the crown as the better mug press by fighting for its 4 points. With versatility, toughness, and meticulousness, BetterSub got sharper punches in this clamor. And there you have it, folks. The battle between the Cricut Mug Heat Press and the BetterSub Mug Heat Press has finally ended. If you have any contenders for our next mug press face-off, which you would like our team to test, do drop it in the comment section below, and we'll be sure to assess them for our next update. If you like this video and it helped you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our workshops great. We'll look forward to seeing you at the TrustedShoppingGuide.com again soon.